Clicked on. So we are streaming now. Clicked on.
I'm a friend.
I'm already
Hey, are you back? Hello? You good? Ugh. Gotta love that. Voice mod. My virtual microphone broke, evidently. But today we are... Yep. I didn't even think about it, because why would I think about that? No. Stop trying to make it big. I don't want to make it big. Okay, we are currently working on the Mastahue family from Icewind Dale. Mastahue family being a large family of halflings that are the matron of the family was the previous speaker of the town of Tourmaline. And I actually had a little bit built up on here just before going live, and then Roll20 decided to freak out on me and reset, and I lost all of it. And I'm thoroughly pissed. Because I had it formatted how I wanted to. Now I gotta reformat it and then save often, especially on Roll20, because this stupid program crashes quite frequently. Be great if I had my co-host to talk to, but they are currently unavailable. They should be on shortly, but who knows. I can always do reformatting on this. Nah, it's fine. I actually did some rolls for this prior to it going down. It's, well, I hope you're having fun. Cool. Hi, Dana. Matouche, Dana Delore, Debutante. I don't know what your name is. Ugh. And Deb, thanks for coming. And the bot that is always here. I keep forgetting how to do things. I can't type. Fair warning, everybody.
Hello there.
Hello. Welcome to the party.
Chris, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Can you not hear me? Oh, shit. Discord's doing it too, ain't they?
Hello?
Hey, can you hear me now?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Are you hearing me?
Yes.
Wonderful.
Oh, you have your video on, don't you? Is your video just darkness?
Oh, I forgot to flip the camera on. Hadar.
Like, hey, there it is. I was like, what? What's going on there? Hey! You have suddenly stopped talking.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
I forgot I have push to talk enabled from our last time.
Oh, fun. Looking like a true lich right now, just saying. You're really blue and look kind of undead. It's utterly terrifying, but fits your aesthetic. Still on push to talk.
Yeah, I need to remember to reset that.
Reset it right now. Let's just go do that right now.
There we go.
Yeah.
And how's that? Excellent.
Yeah,
Why am I coming in?
You're coming in blue because you're coming in clear voice-wise. Blue because the light that is on behind your left.
You'll probably turn that light on, flip that one off.
Hey, you look undead. It's fine.
Ah, God, yeah, an undead person in their basement. That's it's very scary.
Don't worry, everybody. It's all special effects. We're high budget.
Or, I mean, I've been dead for a week and no one knows.
Yeah, that's probably true. Let's be honest.
Yeah. All right, and I am pulling up the stream now.
Don't forget to mute it. Mute the stream so you don't
hear
the double. Hey, now you don't look dead because the color from your monitor lights up your face, or your light behind the monitor.
One or the other. Might be both. Remind me to do a whole setup down here, really turn it into a dungeon or a place a lich would definitely hang out.
You gonna do that in that basement or in your next place, wherever that might be?
This one and both. I've been looking at apartments near Utica, so fingers crossed.
Good luck. I have no idea what Utica is. I don't know if that's a city, state, or plane of being. We will just leave it at that.
It's actually a country.
Oh, it's a country. Shit. I am so I failed geography. Let's just be honest.
You're failing once again, Chris. Utica
Oh, I
is a
know.
city.
No shit, Sherlock. I'm trying not to DOS you.
Oh.
God. It's why we don't say we're recording where Zodag, aka Briar Willow's home is when we're doing the recordings of Curse of Strahd.
It's in the trees, isn't it?
No, that's his body.
Hiya.
Ducky.
It was such a good show. All right, so how's the DM prep going so far? And I apologize for being late. It's what my people are best known for.
I have no idea what you're talking about that, so I'm just going to continue to ignore that excess comment.
Leos,
DM...
we are never on time.
Dude, I'm a Leo. Shut up. I'm always on time.
No, sir. No, you are not.
Well,
You're
I
early.
try to be.
You're always early.
I'm always early. A wizard is never late. A wizard is never early. They always arrive precisely on time. I don't know if that's the quote. That's probably not the quote.
He arrives precisely when he means to.
Okay. Cool. We have... Deb, shut it. I arrive typically on time. When I'm going places with you, yes, we run late. But that's because difficulties.
Because Deb.
No, not because Deb. No, because me. I'm usually really I tend to
dilly-dally.
Yeah, because we're spending time together and I'm like distracted. Yeah, she doesn't care for it because it's like, no, we got places to be. Hurry up.
Part of me feels that's backwards, but okay. Anywho.
Yeah, you're ready a half an hour early, but you don't typically want to leave until... Never mind. Cutting that conversation here. Because I'm a professional. No, I'm not. Let's be honest. But we are currently working on the Mastihew family, which is a family of halflings in the town of Tourmaline of Icewind Dale. Since you weren't here for the beginning when I talked about that, the Mastihews started out with Ulrich Mastihew and the former speaker of Tourmaline, Shailene Mastihew, both Lightfoot halflings, and they have 6 biological children, and they adopted 15 other children.
God, I hate to see who's paying for college for all those kids.
Well, one was the mayor of town, so yeah. Also, Icewind Dale is kind of like in the middle of BFE.
BFE.
Yeah, don't say it on stream. Literally,
You just said it on stream.
No, don't say the real words.
Ah, understood.
Not. Think like the backwoods of Alaska and Canada.
Ah, okay, I get what you're saying.
Where being a nomadic tribe of people is a viable thing. These people live in town. And they would adopt, orphans or unwanted children, as it were.
We're bringing up my childhood again, Chris. I thought we talked about this.
We did talk about it, and that's why you're not in the list of 15 adopted kids.
Thank you.
Doug is.
I appreciate that.
Doug is number 8.
I will never wear a cardigan. Deb 1193.
Yeah, she's on a
Not in a
cardigan.
million years.
What, you don't like my cardigan? This is my
Yeah,
second
it works
one.
for you. Would not work for me.
It's very warm in my house. Well, actually, it's very warm in my studio, my little recording studio, because the heater is literally like like a foot and a half further than my hand, and I can physically touch the output, and oof, it's warm. Why I chose cardigans to be my thing for DM prep, I don't know. I'm weird.
I would chalk it up to a bad life decision.
Yeah, probably. But they're so comfy and cozy. When you see my face in 20
Nevertheless,
seconds.
mistakes were made.
Yeah. So we are going to be working on biological children. Hopefully, I was hoping that by the time we get done with the biological children, we will be able to have some people in chat, and they can help us build the non-biological children, because those can be legitimately any race.
I have a few suggestions.
Okay, so we are going to be picking the name of the eldest child. This child, and I say that lightly, this individual is approximately 22-ish years old in halfling, which equates to like 55 in human years.
Okay, I was only off by about 10 years.
Yeah. Technically, I think they're more like 19, but I feel like that's not quite right. They are currently marrying Eidos, Hayden's character. But we need to figure out a name for them. So, you got any dice with you?
No, not on me right now. All of my dice are currently upstairs in their crate.
I know that feeling.
But I can pull one up.
Yeah, pull up a die for me. And then roll a dice roller, and then roll 1d10. Because we're doing this by random.
We got us a 6.
All right, 6 would be Belry. Does that sound like a good name for a young halfling woman who's just about to hit her prime age, you know, hitting them 20s, and is about to get married, and may or may not actually be an assassin?
Bellery. I don't know. Let's give a few more rolls. See what we can come up with.
All right. Well, there's Ari, Ariri, Fani, Fayni, Darda, Maloya, or Mali, and those are the ones I can pronounce.
Darda, or what was it? Fani?
Fani.
I'd go with Darda for the eldest. And if I might introduce my eldest daughter, Darda.
My
My
eldest
eldest daughter,
daughter,
Darda.
Darda.
Correct.
All right, that seems to work well. Darda Mastihue. Lightfoot. About 55 years old. 19 to 21 in halfling. Alright, then the second eldest will be a boy. So roll me a die and just tell me what number you pick.
It can be any die.
Any die. This is how many times I'm clicking through the generator.
36.
Jesus Christ. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 36. Cool. Now roll a d10.
And we got us a 9.
A 9? Osfer.
Correct. Osfer or Alcifer?
O-S-P-H-E-R. So, if going by my own name, P-H makes an F, so it'd be Osfer.
Osfer.
Does that sound like a good name for a... I'm going to guess this is one of the Scrimshander boys?
Osfer will definitely work for a second oldest. I would agree. Strangely enough, you've gone dead silent. Are you there?
I am here. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. You just went dead silent.
Yeah.
Now, is this going to be one of those typical sibling rivalries between the two oldest, each of them vying for, like, father or mother's position and favor amongst the family?
Actually, no. These are all 6 of the biological children are pretty mellow around the fact that their parents loved helping people, and they've been around for, I think the youngest is going to be probably like 30-ish in human years. So the youngest is 30, and the eldest adopted kid is 30. So they're more along the lines of they already had their kind of like, they had human years of like upwards of 50 years spending with their parents and living with their parents, and they kind of are just like, whatever. Oh, you're adopting a bunch of kids from other races that really need help. Oh, and they mature, at different rates and are considered adults at different ages. Like, halflings are considered adults at 20 human years. But they aren't, like, maturity-wise, since halflings can live to be, like, into their 2nd century, like, upwards of, like, 175, they don't start getting to be, like, middle-aged until, like, they're 90. So...
Oh, that certainly explains Merry and Pippin.
Yeah, they're their age range, like for their energy level and kind of like maturity level, is skewed heavily. So a 55-year-old is basically a 21-year-old.
Oh
Because,
boy, we all know what that's like.
being 21 was weird.
I can't remember a day I was sober. I lived off alcohol and a raw ramen noodle packet for a year.
I thought you were gonna quote oh god, what is this?
John Mulaney.
John Mulaney. Yeah, I thought you were gonna quote John Mulaney on me and go alcohol and Adderall and cigarettes. All right. Our
People think I know, but I won't.
third child is a young girl who is going to be about 17 in halfling.
Alrighty, what am I rolling there for you, sir?
Any die, and that's what I'm rolling through to clicking how many times for the name generator.
Congrats, it's 3.
1, 2, 3. Now roll a d10.
Congrats, it's 9 again.
Zafara.
Yeah, Zafara works. Almost like Savari.
Master Hugh. I'm going to say this young lady does not live at home. I'm going to say she's about 47 years, give or take. No, she's 19 and halfling. Sorry, I can't count. She's about 45 years old, give or take, in human years.
I mean, the youngest not living at home. That's impressive. Not gonna lie.
This isn't the youngest. This is one of the middle kids.
I see. My mistake.
I'm gonna say she's probably married and living in one of the other 10 towns. Roll a die. Evens, she's married. Odds, she isn't.
And we have an even roll.
So she is married. I'm going to say probably living in Bryn Shander. Married and living in another town. All right, we've got another girl. This one will be about 18. Probably she can either be at home or completely out of Icewind Dale. She would also be about 40 to 45 years old. Actually, she is going to be a twin, so she will also be 45 and 19. She is Zelfra's twin. So, roll me a random number, and I will flip through the name generator, and then roll me a d10 after.
$35.
God, you're rolling D100s, aren't you?
You told me any die.
Okay, roll the D10.
Way ahead of you. We got a 3.
What in God's name? Paelyse. Please?
Yeah, no, we're gonna go again. Rerolling. Well, we'll move that up to a 5.
Jilwyse. Jilwyse?
Gilles,
Jilwes?
or maybe it'd be like the Spanish pronunciation. Hilwes, Hilwes.
I'm gonna just reset this order because a lot of the names looked alike. Probably because I clicked it so many times, it just decided to not keep up with me. 3 and 5. It is Lila, Lela, or Xifira, Xifira.
He said Zafira.
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 The first daughter is Zafara, and this one could be Zafira. Like, oh God, we weren't expecting 2 of them.
Honestly, I like that. Yeah.
I'm gonna say this one isn't in the Dale. I think she probably went to outside the Dale to let's see. Roll me any die. Evens, they're studying arcane. Odds, they're studying divine.
And you have an 18.
So that is an arcane caster. So they are either going to be a sorcerer, a warlock, a bard, a wizard, or an artificer. I think there might be one more arcane.
Anything but a bard.
Or technically an eldritch knight, which is a fighter. Or arcane trickster rogue. Let's just go a D8.
You can never go wrong with one of those.
Roll me a D8.
And we are on 8 on the money.
Great, that was the reroll. Would you?
Yeah, I could just flip a coin.
Could you just re-roll me the D8 once more?
And we're on a 1.
I think I said 1 was sorcerer, so because I think I went sorcerer, warlock, bard, wizard, artificer. So we have got a sorcerer. 50-50 shot, any die. Evens, they went to study in Luskin. Odds, they went to study in Waterdeep.
Waterdeep is where they went.
Got it.
What does that name ring a bell?
Waterdeep is the town that Mad Mage is filmed in.
Isn't that also where our adventures in Ghost of Saltmarsh will eventually be heading?
Nope. That's a different plane of existence.
Understood.
Yeah. Ghost of Saltmarsh is in Greyhawk. These campaigns are in Faerun. All right. The last 2 kids are boys. So give me a random number and I'll cycle through. And then we can start rolling for kids' names.
12.
Okay, D10, please.
6.
Irader? Irader? Irader.
Sounds like he's just irate. I like it. Irater it is. Or Irader. Irater, Irader. What does the chat think? Irater or Irader?
Yeah. That would be a great point for chat to hop in and let us know what they think.
I don't believe they're there.
Nope.
Or at least with reach of board. Well, let's go with iReader.
All right. All right. And would you like to roll another d10 since we're on a batch of men's names, or would you like to roll a random thing to tell me how many times to click first?
I'll just roll another d10. And we have 11. I lied. It was a 9.
I was about to say, what? Wait, what? That's not possible. Not again.
Oh, in my world it is.
Zalarin.
Zalarin.
Zalarin Masterhue. Lightfoot Halfling. And Scrimshander. Wait, actually, no. He is going to be the more rambunctious of the kids.
Black sheep, so to say.
Yes, something like that. He's 17 in human years, so he's not quite fully, like, mature. What would be considered a mature adult, unfortunately, in our culture.
You could very well convince this kid that Santa exists.
He is going to be a member of the Guard. And that has connotations to what happened in the last episode. In the last episode, Oris Masterhue, his he is actually about 30 years old. Nah, he's about 35, which puts him at about 17. But Oris Masterhue, the half-orc eldest adopted child, is about 30 years old, and when their mother, the biological mother and matron of the family, Shailene, passed away, the town had to do an election to get a new speaker, and Oris, the eldest adopted son, ran and was elected in a very tight race. And Zalarin is a member of the Guard. Well, in the last episode of Icewind Dale, the Guard refused to do what Oris asked them to do, which is why he hired the adventuring party. Because if the guards aren't going to do it, I guess I gotta outsource it. And he's not sure why they didn't do it. But his own brother, whom he grew up with for the last 20 plus years, didn't help him.
I'm saying that's where that sibling rivalry or even that vindictive nature could kick in nice and finely.
Yep, that is definitely where it is kicking in. But all right.
Strange. Normally, like with most families, like at that age, you guys realize my siblings aren't half bad.
Yeah, but remember, he still has the maturity of like a 17-year-old.
Yeah, that's very true. Very true.
Okay, I'm going to save the changes. And now I'm going to go, not show players. I'm going to go to edit, and we're back in. Okay, we are going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need to roll. Uh, 5 and 6. So same rules as before. It is boy, boy, girl, girl, girl. So second eldest of the adopted kids is a boy. But we got to figure out what race they are. I was hoping we would have more people in chat talking, but unfortunately, we don't have many people talking right now. But hey, right now we are building the adopted kids of a halfling family. So if you would like to participate, shout out some D&D races, and they most likely will become the race of one of these children. I know you had a few suggestions, right?
Yeah, honestly, I think a good half orc. You can never go wrong with one of those.
That is the eldest son. And Zodag.
You did say they were all halflings. Okay.
Well, no. All the biological kids are halflings. The eldest adopted son, is a half orc, and Zodag is a half orc. Which half orc children needing to be adopted is a common thing. There are orc tribes in Icewind Dale. There's like 6. Amazon.
Package company?
That's not necessarily a D&D race for 5th edition, but let me look at my name generator, because something could fit Amazon.
I honestly do not know a lot about the Amazon race in D&D, so I don't know. This one might be on you.
There isn't an Amazon race in D&D, like anymore. I think there was in 3.5, but I don't think there is one anymore. We'll come back to you, that Skinwalker. We'll come back to that one.
By far the creepiest of all names I've seen.
Trust me, you have never been in some of the big Twitch streamers chats and watched some of those names go by there. Some of them are just terrifying.
True, but I have been on the darker side of Reddit, and that's a different story entirely.
Yeah, I've been there too. What race would an Amazon? Oh, it's a homebrew race. That's different.
Isn't Finnick a homebrew? Yeah, Finnick's a homebrew.
No, Finnick is a variant human.
Oh, his class, Pugilus.
Pugilus is a third-party publish. So yeah, basically a homebrew.
Which by far has to be one of the most interesting classes I have ever played. Part of me still feels like I should have took the class with the pocket sand.
Yeah. Well, I don't honestly know what's gonna go on with. We gotta talk about getting back to that campaign eventually.
Yeah, we're gonna have to finish a few others before that.
Yeah.
For those watching, maybe about 5 active campaigns right now.
Curse of Strahd, Icewind Dale, Mad Mage, Ghost of Saltmarsh. I have 4.
Well, I'm also counting the one with Adventures in Scalaris, but that one's purely just for enjoyment of the players.
Yeah, that's a homebrew game. That's a home game that we do by somebody else DMs, but I DM the other 4. Then we have there's a few other campaigns, and I got some campaign ideas rattling around in my head.
You keep them there.
Oh, they're gonna come out eventually.
Yeah, not till the schedule's a little more cleared up, my friend.
Yeah, I know.
With the pandemic and the planning and all this already, don't want to burn out your players.
My players can take it, right? If not, I take new players, right?
Hashtag these dungeon masters ain't loyal.
I am extremely loyal.
That now and get 30% off Chris's OnlyFans.
Stop. I'm not doing a discount on my OnlyFans. I don't have an OnlyFans. I could only keep that face for so long.
Yeah, I know. Oh, God.
Okay, roll me a D39, I believe.
$28 is your magic number. I repeat, 28 is your magic number, sir.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. What was it?
28.
28? Oh, you're going to laugh your ass off at this one.
Oh, let's hear it.
Minotaur.
I mean, I could see that being a Amazonian woman's name.
Technically, the second one is a boy. We're gonna come back to the Skinwalker and Amazon later, because they didn't suggest an actual race, and I cannot think of a race that actually would be close enough to the Amazonian, unless we went Goliath.
That's what I was thinking, actually, just now. Goliath, definitely.
But Goliaths are more mountain dwellers. But they have the size comparison and the build comparison to an Amazonian. Just not the right locale. Because Amazonians were jungle, if I remember correctly.
And I take it this one isn't really near any jungles in which the adventurers currently take.
Goliaths are born and raised in the mountains, typically. And, like, colder reach mountains. And Icewind Dale is the frozen north. It is like living in Canada, like the upper reaches of Canada to begin with.
So yeah, definitely would not find an Amazonian there, at the
Yeah.
very least.
Well,
But a Goliath,
travelers.
maybe.
We'll go with Goliath for that one, but we will make that. That'll be one of the. That can be a boy or a girl. Up to you, Eric. Jagannath. But I would like you to give me. Roll a d6.
Snake Eye.
So 1 or 2.
A 1, good sir.
Okay, roll me a d10.
You're hitting for 10 on the 10.
Zamjara Vigil Speaker.
Okay.
That is the Minotaur's name. Zamjar Vigil Speaker. That's his like clan name. Obviously he took Mastahue as his last name because he was raised by them for so long.
You know, just thinking of this large and extended family, I can't help but think of that movie Cheaper by the Dozen.
Yeah, kinda. Since I have access to all of these races, because of...
I mean, we could have just loaded a few in, and I could have just randomly rolled, and we could have gone with those races off whatever the rolls were.
Yeah. Motherfucker, sign in.
I'm very much already signed in, sir. Thank you.
No, my, I have access to... I have access to another one of our party, like our friends group, his content. So I should be able to like look at any race in the entirety of D&D Beyond. And for some reason, it's not letting me.
Responding.
Yeah, it's not responding. Like, it didn't allow me to look at the races. Because, and that annoys me.
Maybe you might need to refresh the page or maybe rerun the program.
I refreshed. I had to I think I re-signed. And it worked. What's your lore though? Oh, they don't have a lot of lore. Great. Okay. I was hoping that they had a little bit of like information about the race on D&D Beyond, like their maturity rate.
We can always Google and just fill it in with whatever we find on Wikipedia.
That's what I'm doing.
Professionals, ladies and gentlemen. And anyone out there in the chats, like, you know, if you have something to say, a little bit of input, definitely feel free to say it. Like, you know, we'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, please. Pitch in. We love working with our fans or friends, technically. Most of you are just friends.
Or if you want to roast the fact that, like, you know, I got a cat sitting behind me that looks like it could probably weigh, you know, half a ton, go for it. Or if you want to like roast Chris for his cardigan, go for it.
I take offense to that.
Chris is the only thing I have. I can't say anything about your haircut because that is quite stylish. I'm a little jealous of it.
Yeah.
You got that luxurious ponytail as well.
Yeah. Oh, okay. They evidently age at about. They're adult at about 17 and can live up to evidently 150 years. It looks like.
Oh, so like my grandfather. That is no joke. We never thought he was gonna go.
We Zamjar Vigil Speaker. Should he still be? We'll say he's in town.
A mentor? Yes.
What does this Zamjar want to do? What should Vigil Speaker be doing?
He could honestly, he could just be in town to collect supplies for a hunting trip.
So he could be a hunter.
Yes, definitely. A hunter or a frontier. Yeah, a frontierman. Am I using the term correctly?
Frontiersman, I believe.
Yeah. Oh, you could also be a ranger.
Yeah, well, yeah, that would be the proper class. I'm gonna say he's a wilderness guide, just as the easiest way for me to type that.
Oh, Minotaur Wilderness Guide. Honestly, I would never feel safer.
Don't worry, I'll gore them. My horns are not only for decoration, and it shows them carved beautifully, but also for the murders.
See, he sounds like an angry guy. Like, did something happen with his childhood?
No. I murder for protection. Owl bear.
Maybe just go with
bear.
like protection, not murder.
I murder owl bear. I murder owl. I murder bear. I murder strange man coming into camp in middle of night with knife. It's for protection.
Oh, I'm not gonna argue with you. You're much too big.
That's what my siblings say.
You not realize how many cosplays we're gonna have to put together for this?
Oh God, most of these NPCs will never show up, and that's that's the sad part. Roll a D10 for me.
Hey.
What'd you get? 8?
Actually, you have a 5, good sir, and I can actually get a hold of a designer of the D&D variety.
Oh, wait, hold on. Why was I doing that? I need you to roll me a 1d39, and we'll just save that 5.
Hiya. Once again, another 5. So we got 2 5s back to back.
Oh, Lord. This is a changeling.
Oh God, why am I having flashbacks of that door? I know it's like, you know, they're not the same thing, but like just those mimics, like, I'm having PTSD right now. Might have to leave. I can feel it tearing into my arm. Once again, you went dead silent. Is my audio not connected?
No. This is me. Roll that D39 again.
Once again, another 5. I'm joking. A 14.
6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, roll a
The
D1.
lore behind it. Oh Jesus, I didn't like that.
Roll a D100.
$90.
Okay, they look like a human. Mosk Mastahue is a changeling that took the form of a human.
Oh, that's no fun. Let's like roll again, man. Let's get something exciting.
Give me another. Well, human is actually a really, really smart reason to be a human as a changeling, because changelings do not get dark vision. Humans do not get dark vision.
No, well, just saying the second roll is 55.
55. What the hell is 55? 55 is a half-elf.
I was expecting something a little more exotic.
Nope, I'm using the reincarnate table.
Okay. What do our viewers think? Do we want to go with the human changeling, or do we want the half-elf changeling? Should probably just start poking them all with the stick eventually.
Please don't poke our guests with a stick. If you need, I have a holly branch, and you can go poke our fellow players.
Now, if you give me that permission, you do realize I am going to abuse it, right?
I know, and that's why I haven't given anybody that permission, because I know they'll abuse it.
We'll go with the human.
Okay. Then that is Mosk. Fourth is a young lady, so please give. Do you want to use that 139 that I didn't use? The 14?
No, let's keep it fresh.
Okay, what you got for me?
All right, on a roll of 39, we got a 28.
All right. It's 5, 6, 14, 15. What was the number?
28.
That's another Minotaur.
Hey, you can't go wrong with Minotaurs.
Roll me a D4. Odds, we add it. Tails, we subtract it. I mean, odds, we add it. Evens, we subtract it.
And we have a 1, good sir.
So we add it.
We add it.
They are a full-blown orc woman. Not a half-orc. A full orc.
Trying to picture that.
Big and burly. And beautiful.
Okay, you're saying all the right things. Don't judge me on that.
I'm not. Just give me a random number.
12.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then a random D12. Give me a D12.
I want to know what you're laughing at.
D10. D10. Give me a D10. I'll read it to you when we're done.
We got us a 4. I'm a little scared to find out.
This would be Hyen the Berserker is number 4. Hyen. Hyen. It would be Hyen Mastahue, and their nickname would be Berserker.
Okay, so this should be interesting.
honestly, I should have had Doug and Hayden in this call, because Doug and Hayden are both part of this family, and they could have been helping us fill this in.
I agree 110%. But I mean, this will come as a nice little surprise for them.
Yeah, they're gonna like come back on Sunday and be like, "What the fuck?" Oh,
God, please tell me.
yeah. What was that?
Tell me that the bigger ones of the adopted children definitely bullied the two.
Well, Eidos is a 70-year-old halfling that is marrying into this family, and is marrying the eldest daughter. Zodag, Doug, is a 20-year-old half-orc.
Okay, then.
He most likely was bullied like hell.
I can honestly feel his pain. Sorry, I was having a flashback. How are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm fine.
I'm going to say Hien, the Berserker, is... Do we want to give her a physical, like, a like, brutish job? Or does she... Do we want her to have a masculine or a feminine job?
Honestly, I think regardless of whatever we do, she is definitely going to be masculine at that job. I mean,
Oh,
big,
yeah.
burly, and beautiful, like a full-blooded orc woman. Yeah, she's definitely going to be aggressive with whatever she does.
I was thinking Baker.
Oh God.
Did you ever see the movie? It had Ice Cube in it. It was about the 3 different friends that all like lived at, like, they all hung out at their buddy's uncle's house, and they all happened to have kids at like the exact same time.
Oh, Baby Daddy. Also, that did not have Ice Cube in it.
Was that not Ice Cube?
That had no. It was I forgot his name. He was in Kangaroo.
Kangaroo Jack.
Yep. Oh my God, that one. Whew. Yeah, that sounds about right. I know the character you're talking about.
It's not Baby Daddy, by the way.
What was it then?
Well, hold on. This is what happens when I think of things.
It's perfectly fine. Like, we're adding to something. We're making sure we are accurate.
Anthony Anderson. No,
I swear it was My Baby Daddy or something.
Was it My Baby Daddy? Come on, give me your IMDb page, buddy. Because they came out around the same time, right?
Yes, sir. It is My Baby's Daddy.
Oh, My Baby's Daddy. Okay, I typed it in wrong. I put Baby Daddy, and that's a television show.
Understood. Now, honestly, that was actually a pretty good movie.
Yeah, it was a good movie. The ending of the movie, his cousin, becomes the OG chef. If you remember that, where he's this guy is like his chef. His show is decorated to look like a prison cell, and he's cooking stuff like he did in prison.
Oh my God! Yep. I remember.
I'm thinking Hien is a chef and a baker, and is just got that same energy, like, we do whatever, and she's just beating food with her just straight up fists instead of like tenderizing it with a mallet.
She just has like a slab of meat hanging from a hook, and she's working it like Rocky style.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she's like cooking like, she's cooking like raw steak and stuff like that on a heated anvil.
Yeah, just boosh. There is a full-on furnace going, and it's heating iron bricks. And she's like, "Now don't worry."
Oh my god, a big old battle axe. That's what she's chopping veggies with.
She is a
I like
battle
this.
chef.
So like,
her title is battle chef.
I'm just picturing that picture of the White House cook, like the big buff guy with the hat on.
Yeah.
Honestly, I will eat anything she makes, just because I know I might end up on the menu if I don't.
Yeah, probably. Scrawny man, you're on the menu.
Who the hell you calling scrawny, woman?
I have a 20 in strength.
Them's fighting words. I don't give a damn.
Just busts out the pot, the lid that is made out of like a wok. Be like, this is my shield.
Oh my god. It's a wok that was literally forged from a shield. And I'm not gonna lie, I think I'm in love.
Yeah. Aw, you're not in love with Kimmy from Saltmarsh?
Okay, that is
The
an
half
entirely
orc.
different plane of. Get out of here.
Yeah, you really like them orc women.
Hey, don't judge me.
Give me a D139. Give me that 39 again. Let's see what we got. Also, remember to hydrate. I'm not looking at my OBS, so I can't see your camera.
I thank you for not just saying that. You got a 31.
I got a 31.
31, good sir.
Or that's 29, 30, 31. We got a shifter. Random number.
Ooh, always fun to have a shifter. Hello, Rose. 7.
Okay, give me a D10.
Show me a 9.
9? Okay, give me.
We got a 9.
Give me 1 second. Oh, yeah, I'm on the page, dumbass. Her name is Lily.
Shifter named Lily. Okay, I'm already fearful of like this character.
I am also gonna need you. What up, Kitsu? I see you. Much love.
Chilling up there in the chat.
I need you to roll me a D4.
Got me rolling an awful lot. What am I being paid for, by the way? A number 1, sir.
Okay, this was determining what type of shifter, because shifters can be multiple things. We are going to go with a beast hide shifter, which means that they are a bear or a boar. They're stoic, stubborn, and thick-skinned.
My mother?
Yes, it is Mama Jagannath.
Oh dear. And we're definitely going with bear, aren't we?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, of course we're going with bear.
We're gonna say she.
We will work on getting you an emote.
All the much love. I really need that emote. What emote? I'm concerned. What emote are you missing? Or what?
And so far, we're doing all right. We've gotten through a majority of all the characters, so I mean that's a big plus right there.
Yeah, we are on. We have 6 done of the 15, and we're almost done.
Oh.
Yeah, I know it's going slow, but we still got like 40 minutes left. I was trying to look.
Time for that?
Yeah, we got enough time. I was looking something up, but I forgot. We're gonna say this young lady is a fisher. Or would she be a miner or a lumberjack?
She's a beast shifter.
She
shifts to a bear. She would clearly be a lumberjack.
She doesn't shift into a bear. She takes on aspects of the bear. Like she gets a little bit bigger.
Yeah, definitely a lumberjack. Yep, good old solid 15.
Yes, 15 characters are being made. Lowe's, don't worry about it. It's my own stuff I need. Oh, you need your own. You got to get your own emotes done. Yeah, I remember you were talking. I was speaking to our mutual friend Citrus about getting your emotes potentially done and all that jazz. So, good luck with that.
I will return in just a moment.
All right, Jagannath. See you in just a moment. And yes, we are currently making just the basis of 15 characters. These are all NPCs that are part of a particular family, which one of our players is an adopted member of that family, and one of the other characters is trying to marry the eldest biological child of that family, and I have to make 15 fucking NPCs. Actually, more than 15 NPCs because of this. I think I had to make, grand totally 19. So Kit, if you're still here, give me a random D&D 5th edition race, and I will make a character based off of it. Right now, I have a boy, girl. I have a girl up next. Playing the characters, not necessarily, because they just kind of like appear almost randomly in session, because I never know where my players I know where my players are going to go for the most part. I don't know where they're going to go after some things. Fox, well, technically I think there is a kitsune. Is there a kitsune in 5th edition? Not in 5th edition. But technically there is a shifter, which is lupine, or longtooth are lupine, which are usually, they're shifters that relate to wolves, coyotes, but there's the swift stride, which are predatory and more feline. However, foxes are more feline creatures generically. In general, they are more feline than...
Foxes are definitely, if you took a dog and just gave it a cat's personality.
Okay, so you would agree that a fox is more feline?
I do.
Okay, then there is a swift stride, which is another shifter sub-race that is more feline, and it could very well be a more fox-like race, like a kitsune type race.
Kitsune.
I don't have we're not using the majority of my races, because in my homebrew games I have over 100 grand totally. Oh, that's not the right one.
Yes, technically they're still canine, but they have the personality that is more feline.
Yeah. which is why I would say they could either be a Longtooth, which is more of lupine traits, or Swift Stride, which is more feline traits. But then there's one that you could just literally go with, which is called Wild Hunt, which is any creature that tracks its prey. Longtooth draws on tigers or hyenas or wolves. Swift Stride pulls on jaguars, panthers, even house cats. And Wild Hunt pulls on normal dogs. Wolf base, got it. We'll do a Longtooth. And give me a random number. And then roll a d10 for me.
We'll go with 3.
1, 2, 3. And what's your d10?
We got us at 9.
Summer.
Been hitting 9s.
Summer Mastahue. She is going to be Longtooth shifter of about 21 years old. And let's say what do we want this young lady to be doing?
All right, now how old did you say this one was?
About 21 years old.
21. Maybe a scholar.
Okay, then we are going to have her working in City Hall.
Sounds good.
She works with her eldest... she works with the speaker, her oldest adopted sibling. Probably the one that orchestrates the...
Jewel craft. Hold on, that's an interesting one. Jewel craft.
There is, since this town's main exports are, they actually have a local mine that they mine gemstones out of. She could be a member of the Scrimshanders Guild, which is bone carving, but they also do the gem carving and other types of work. Yeah, there's like a 30-second delay if I remember.
All right, well, I mean, next time when we're deciding something, we'll give it about 30 seconds to 45 seconds, just in case somebody types something into the chat.
I'm just going to put them in the Scrimshander Guild.
Say that 5 times fast.
Scrimshander, 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 Scrimshander.
You forgot the guild, my friend.
Fuck. I can't.
Hey, after this.
What?
Okay.
I can't type. Evidently. Thank God autocorrect is a thing. All right, give me a 39. We're gonna see where we get.
36.
Fuck.
Counted it myself.
5, 6, 14, 16, 17. 28. 31.
35.
6. What was the race? Or the number?
36.
36.
36.
Ah, okay. They are either a... Yeah, okay. 39, 38, 37, 36. They are a Triton. This is a young man.
Triton, I assume that's more of an aquatic-based
Yep.
being. God, I really need to see a family portrait of these guys.
Yeah. I'm not paying Citrus to do that.
Remember, I have my sources as well. Maybe I can get it made.
Yeah, but that's like 30 characters.
Tomato, tomato.
We are going to go with the Triton, and this is a boy. So give me a random number.
3.
And then give me a D10.
Show me a 7.
Dennis
Remember-
Regaloth.
Oh, God, Dennis. That's a horrible name.
It's not even Dennis, it's Dennis.
Dennis.
Dhinnis. Triton. They're going to be a... They are going
They'd
to
be perfect for fishing.
What?
Honestly, they'd be perfect for fishing.
They are also immune to the cold.
Even better.
They have cold resistance, which makes them immune to cold weather. So they can actually swim in the half-frozen lakes and not worry.
It would be ridiculous if he did not take up his career in fishing.
Yep. He is 20.5 years old, and they are a fisherman.
Now, how does that convert to human years, or do they age similarly to humans?
They age similarly.
Okay, there we go.
Most of them age similarly. Thankfully.
Mousely.
We are now on to the final 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Hiya.
I know, right? Okay, give me 1 second.
You've had your 1 second.
I'm going with girl, boy, and boy, girl. Man, this is mostly a feminine household, I think. Okay, so
It's reminding me of growing up.
okay.
3 little sisters. Ones.
Let's do this rapid fire. Do that D39. And then we're just going to go quick about it on the D39s. And then we'll go into each character.
All right.
You there?
All right. For that D30, we got a 15, and now I'm going to roll the D39 now.
Well, wait. Did you say a D30?
Yeah, you said 30 before you said 39.
Oh, I meant D30. It might have cut off a little. I was trying to say D39. We're going to do the 39 for each of them first, and then we'll go into each person so that we can be a little bit quicker about this because we got like 25 minutes left.
Understood. Okay, so that first one was a 15.
That makes them a gnome. Next.
All right, next one is an 8.
That makes them a drow.
19.
19. 15.
Yep, then 38.
16, 17, 18, 19. We got another half orc. And what was that last one you just said?
38.
That one's going to be a surprise. Next.
Show me a 10. Then after that 10, we got an 18.
Okay. All right. And then one more.
All right, and the final one is a 19.
It's a what?
I'm confused. I'm tired. Oh, the final one was a 19.
19? Oh, and you already rolled a 19, right? Like just a moment ago.
No, previously I had rolled an 8.
No, a few ago. Before you rolled that 38, you rolled a...
Oh, yes, a 19.
Okay, so we got another half orc. So in order, we got a... We have got a... This is going to take me a second. I'm trying so hard to keep a straight face for some of these. Sub races. 1, 2. Cool. We got a rock gnome. We got a drow, a half orc, an eladrin, which is a fancy fey elf, a half elf, and then another half orc. But lo and behold, number 12 is a warforged.
12?
Yeah, the 12th child is a warforged.
A warforged half-elf?
Nope. It goes rock gnome, drow, half orc, warforged, eladrin, half elf, half orc.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
The warforged was the one I was trying to keep a straight face with.
What's wrong with the warforged? I mean, they're just going to freeze up in this Arctic landscape, but it's fine.
But okay, we have got a female rock gnome. So, random number, please. Or tell me to stop.
All right, so how many random numbers do we need?
Just tell me to stop when. Got it. Cool. Roll me a d10.
We got a 10.
Rosagarian Mastihue. Tinkerer.
Take it. 6 more rolls for the roll 10 real quick.
Yes, feel free to get those ready and then just hold on to them and let me know when I call for them. This is the dumbest thing ever. This gnome,
Is afraid of heights.
well, duh. This Tinkerer gnome is approximately. They mature at the rate of humans. However, they can live to be like halflings well into their second decade. So honestly, this kid should be, you know, about 30, 35 years old. Human years, but is is like 17 in gnome.
Interesting.
We're gonna actually put them at the same age as the twins.
Hey, makes it simple. All right, are you ready for the other numbers that I have rolled?
God, no. Because I have to type, and I am slow. Profession, question mark, girl. Drow
10.
is number 10. Okay, tell me when to stop.
Stop now.
Alrighty. Then Anilurian Hunsrin Drow. She's maturity rate of elves is much larger. I think she would probably be about like 60 and only be like 17 years old or something.
Makes sense. Stop what? Stop what?
What?
I don't know. Rose is saying
I don't know.
stop. I'm not sure.
Oh snap! Talking to. They saw. Oh snap! It's Deb. You look tired, sir. Which I heard you comment. Which one of us? And she said, "You do not DM, sir." So I think she was referring. She says, "I look tired," which let me actually look at OBS so that I can actually see my camera. Hey, I'm not that tired. And she's saying, "Stop." I still have a few more left, and we're going to get it done.
We're definitely gonna do it.
That's.
I thought you said me because like I got the lasting raccoon eyes.
There's probably a joke in there, but I don't have one.
Yes, my entire existence revolves around trash.
Ha! Damn it. Give me another D39. I can't have Warforged. It's just too weird.
D39. What's wrong?
It's just
Oh,
too
come
weird.
on. Let's make it. Come on. Let's flavor this game.
Oh. Oh, she's saying you.
It's another orc.
It's another what?
It's another half orc.
Half orc? Okay.
Half orc.
Okay, cool. Then, actually, give me... Oh, no. They're both girls. We're gonna make these twins. We're gonna make... twin female half-orcs again. Tell me when to stop, and then give me 2d10s.
Stop.
First d10.
One. And the second is a 3.
It's Geniz and Giljamar.
Okay, yes, raccoon. I see. Yeah, I naturally look like this. I have no idea why. Like, I got maybe about 11 hours of sleep last night.
Which is awesome.
It was completely unexpected.
I got much less than that.
I did wake up like middle of the night and like watch an episode of that Chilling Tales of Sabrina.
Oh, I'm still a few seasons back on that. I gotta pick that back up.
I mean, so far, like, I like the setup and like the whole like scenario behind it, but there's just a couple things that I've kind of like already like flicked my switch. Yeah, like I passed out like around like 5 o'clock, woke up at about 9. Then roughly around like 10:30, 11 o'clock, went back to bed.
Okay. Eladrin. This is a boy, so tell me to stop.
Stop.
Alrighty, give me that D10.
Don't say it like that.
Shut up.
You got an 8.
Galagnagrafor.
Excuse me?
There's a lot of phlegm in that one.
We're gonna re-roll.
Nope. I'm leaving it.
Nope, you got a 4.
Trust me, they're even worse.
Oh, wow.
Call him, basically he goes by Gallon.
Gallon works just fine.
If I want him to be 15 and he's another elf. So he's about 50 probably in human years.
God, I would love to age like an elf.
God, I know, right? But wait, oh no, I can't make that
Be
joke.
amazing. And yeah, about 11 hours. I don't know. I definitely got more than 8 hours of sleep. So I mean, these should be non-existent. I don't know why.
This is a 50-year-old man with the maturity level of a 15-year-old man.
Child.
He is a 15-year-old child, but with an elven man's body.
Man, I wish I could tag somebody in this right now.
He's probably a Scrumshander.
What?
The carver.
Yes.
Okay, last two are, we have got a half elf. We got a half elf boy, so tell me when to stop.
Halt.
Give me that D10.
5.
Fallhorn.
Fallhorn. Works.
Fallhorn, Master Hugh. Half elf. we're gonna say he's probably 14 in human years, which is about right in half elf. In school, boy. And then final one is going to be our half orc, which is another female half orc. So tell me when to stop.
Stop.
And give me that last D10.
6.
Utini.
Utini. Oh god. God damn you.
Utini Masterhue. She is gonna be 12.
It's the most adorable little murder machine I've ever seen.
I'm gonna say she really likes her two older siblings, Genizi and Gijamar, the two other half orc girls, and all three of them are just like smitten, and like they're not smitten in the weird way, but they all want to be like their elder sister Hien, the battle chef.
A deep celebration. My god, who would not want to be a battle chef? Like I swear, if I ever go back to a cooking gig, I am putting that as my title, battle chef.
Oh god. That took almost the full time to do. Bravo, we did it.
Yeah, dude.
We did it. Now I can actually like talk to you a little bit about what's gonna happen next session. Because you weren't here last session. These lovely people, Eidos has claimed he wants to end the curse of eternal night and winter in Icewind Dale, and he gathered all of the party members together at the bar for his bachelor party. And he goes, "It's my bachelor party. Tonight is my bachelor party. And by that, I mean I need a party. I want to end this curse. Will you join me?" And the first person to respond, other than me as an NPC, was Citrus, who played our lovely shifter, or our lovely elf, Sickle. Went. They did the Rick and Morty meme. I think I told you last week on DM Prep.
Possibly you might need to remind me.
She went.
Oh yeah,
You're
you
right.
son of a bitch, I'm in.
You son of a bitch, I'm in. And then everybody else went, "Okay, cool. Are we getting paid?"
I mean, yeah, if I'm gonna risk limb, I need to be paid for it.
The best man, which is Douglas, went, "Oh yeah, I'm in, brother. You're gonna be my brother-in-law soon. I'm in." The tiefling went, "Am I getting paid?" And the bearkin went, "Sure, why not?"
That wasn't very convincing, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, the bearkin was like, "Okay." But then the brother, the speaker of the town, gave them a mission to go into the gem mine and clear it out of. It's been overrun with kobolds, and they are to deal with the kobolds. They walked in, and Doug, playing the half-orc monk, almost got killed by rats.
Have they tried flooding the mines?
No, because they still need the mines to be usable. And if they took a copious amount of water in an icy area, it might just freeze solid. And then they're going to have to excavate the mines to actually excavate in the mines.
You take some losses to to get some W's. What can you
Uh,
say?
but they're currently already dealing with a lot of losses in town. But there are, if I'm looking at this right, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kobolds in this dungeon. And oddly enough, they don't even need to fight them. They can murder them all in any way, shape, or form they want. They can kill them all, but they don't have to.
I'm sorry, but like you're telling me I have a chance to like own a dragon hide or like a dragon tooth necklace, and like what sane person is not going to want to cash in on that?
Kobolds are not dragon hide nor dragon teeth. They are tiny lizard people.
Close enough. I can definitely fabricate a story.
It is like saying your gecko is a... It's like, oh, look at this gecko. It's actually a kimono dragon.
I mean, but you make it sound like a kobold isn't like anything to like the fret about. So I mean, like they wouldn't even necessarily have to hire an adventurous party.
Well, the
They
only
could just
reason
walk in.
the only reason they had to hire one was because the kobolds are threatening everybody that tries to enter the mine, and they are mining it themselves and are just like, no, bad. This is ours now.
So it's not a gecko, maybe like a yellow spotted lizard.
Yeah. But there is one threat actually in the mine that is terrifying. And my players in Mad Mage actually fought these things last night. So if you are looking at stream, just look at this thing that's about to appear in about 20 seconds.
All right, I'm observing.
It is called a Grell. It is a creature from the Underdark. It is a floating brain with a parrot beak and tentacles with barbs on them. This thing came up out of the Underdark and is actually stalking the mine.
Oh, that's a big hell no for me.
Uh-huh. The everything don't know it exists. The kobolds don't know it's there, and neither does the party.
Yeah, no. See, I'm gonna need to be paid extra if I run into that.
Yeah, the party is getting paid 50 gold altogether to clear out the dungeon.
Oh, hell no.
They were told if any of the gems get knocked off the sides of the walls, they don't inventory the walls. So if they pocket some of the gems, okay.
Yes, okay. 50 gold, and like if I pocket any of the gems, but like that doesn't make up for like whatever the hell that thing was.
Yeah, nobody knows it's there. It came up from the Underdark, right? Because there's a giant pit that goes into the Underdark, and you could fall into it and just die, because it falls like 1,000 feet into the Underdark, and it's just, oh look, you're dead. There is no coming back from that.
Dark Souls like scream, you died.
Yeah, well, no, it's Wilhelm Scream, and then GTA Wasted soundtrack.
I've got to admit, that's a little bit better.
Wasted. And then you just go in and they can mine. They haven't. It's got its. This thing is in here. Nobody saw it because all the normal miners left when the kobolds appeared and started threatening them. And while the kobolds were like threatening people out, this thing heard the commotion and floated up from the Underdark and just started making its home.
why wouldn't it pop up when all the mining activity was going on? Like, how loud were these kobolds?
Well, think about it more along the lines of they heard it. Like, it probably knew they were there, but there were so many people mining that it didn't want to risk being attacked, and nobody was like spread out enough. But now that the kobolds are gone, there's less people. It feels more comfortable moving in and slowly picking off people, which is exactly what it's going to do.
And the town's guard refuses to go and deal with the kobolds. Why?
The town guard refused to go and deal with the mine because the town's guard side with a different speaker. There's a speaker from another town that said, "Hey, I don't think the guy that won should have won, because I think it should have been one of you guys, and it's actually going to promote the youngest member, the youngest biological son, the one that is a member of the guard. He wanted to be speaker, and because his brother, his adopted brother, got it, he's pissed." And this other town speaker from a different town went, "Yeah, that wasn't that great. Hey, you know what? We've got plenty of supplies here. Let's help you guys out." And they've been like winning over this guy in another town has been winning over the guard to make them turn against the current speaker.
That's right there. Every one of the guards should be rounded up and schwacked. And then they honestly should have sent like a party to go deal with who's ever greasing these guys' palms, because now they're a threat to the entire town's safety and well-being.
Oh yeah, no, that is actually one of the next things, is once they're done with this and they report, like if they deal with the kobolds, cool. If they don't kill the Grell, all hell is gonna break loose when the miners go back.
Gosh, did you saw the damn thing? I couldn't imagine why all hell wouldn't break loose.
That thing will slowly stalk them and will attack them. If it'll attack one of them that is by themselves, which will probably be the tiefling, who will be busily mining one of the alcoves by itself just so they can get some extra gems to sell, because they are loot hungry for a specific reason. But when after they kill the Grell, it's going to be important. It's going to be a good thing that they do. But they're going to go back to the speaker, and the speaker is going to talk to him about how, hey, yeah, I don't know why. Maybe you could talk to our brother, who's like the head of the guard, and maybe he could tell you. But hey, thanks for getting me this win, because a special election is going to be held in a few days to replace me as speaker, because people aren't happy with me. And in like 10 days time, a special vote will be held. What? Yeah.
There'll be a special clause that will initiate an immediate vote for the consideration of change of political power.
Yep. And depending on how the party does in this scenario, it's going to go to the other brother.
No pressure, guys.
If they do well, the vote will not happen for another month.
I mean, within that time, if they can at least by a month, they can go deal with who's ever greasing the guards' palms.
Which they're going to be like, yeah, I don't know why the guards are doing this, and then they're going to want to go speak to the head of the guards, one of the other brothers, who's going to say, "Oh no, I just don't feel like he's treating us right and giving us the right resources. I think we deserve more." And I've been speaking with other speakers that they know to give enough resources to their people and to their militia that risk their lives day in, day out kind of attitude. And he's
Rest
gonna
their lives day up my ass.
yeah. He's gonna lay it on thick because he's a 17-year-old.
Yeah, see, a 17-year-old, I'm sorry, like they're gonna like lay it on thick, but like they're gonna demand like lion's share, but they're not gonna do a lion's work. You know what? Like, take them to the battle chef. Take them to the battle chef. Let her deal with them.
I know. She should probably be the head of the guard, but she isn't.
I'm just saying, like, she could probably cook them into something and like serve them up with the rest of the guards. But then again, that's just how my mind works.
But yeah, he's going to drop a hint that it's another speaker that's doing it, and that's gonna hopefully push them on the you should probably travel around the towns and talk to the other speakers, and they'll get hints at to which I don't know how quickly they'll find the right town, but it'll take them a little bit of time, and I can't wait.
Yeah, a little bit of interrogation, maybe some torture. Like
No torture. There is no torture in my games.
Poor K.
You know my rules.
I'm just saying, I definitely feel like torture would be honestly, it'd be very useful.
But I think we're gonna call it here for the night. Since we.
All right, everybody, we are ending on torture.
Wait, what? Shit, what? I wasn't paying attention.
I said good evening, everybody. I said good evening, everybody. We are ending on torture.
Yeah, we are not going to be cool with torture, okay? But I do have in my little brown book of notes things that I need to work on for this campaign for the next time.
Send it over. I'll take a look at it.
Well, it's mostly I have to go through the NPCs that already exist in this damn campaign and go, okay, which character knows who the fuck you are? Which is just a giant spreadsheet I actually just have to stare at until my eyes bleed. And then I have something that's really fun and stupid that we get to do next session during DM prep for Mad Mage. We can work on this as well. Bingo cards.
Bingo cards, you say?
Yep. We're gonna work on the bingo cards.
You can make a drinking game for the weekends. How many times has Kilkieran already died?
Yeah. No, not Saltmarsh. But
I'm just saying that would be amazing.
Yeah. Is there anything you'd like to say to our watchers? Because thank you. I'm looking at our who is in chat, and Commander Root. I don't know if that's a bot or not, but might be. It might not be. Dana,
you never know.
Kit, the Skinwalker, and Violet's TV. It is
God, that name's creepy.
Skinwalker. Yeah. It's been a pleasure. I hope you guys had some fun. We really we like talking to people, and if you want to check us out, our links are down below in the about section. There is our Reddit, where you can actually, if you go on our Reddit, you can, for the most part, talk to me or the player of Zodag. We're both on there daily checking out stuff. Feel free to hit us up. You could go to our YouTube, check out any past episode of our shows, or Instagram. The Lichlord Jagannath, right below me, is supposed to be posting memes and stuff and D&D kind of content on our Instagram. I don't know if he does. I don't check it. I believe in him. Push to talk.
I totally forgot about that. You need to send me the information first, sir. I've been waiting on it.
I sent you that email like 6 months ago.
Yeah, that email's probably long gone, my friend.
I'll resend you the information this week.
Danke.
And there's also our Twitter, which are the lovely.
Yeah. Send me that information, my guy.
The lovely player of Stuart from Mad Mage, controls our Twitter.
Yeah, have a good night now, Rose, and everybody else watching.
Have a good night, everybody, but we will be heading out. Have a good one.
Tune in next week. Help me overtake the chat, and I will outvote Chris.
No, wait, what? No.
Jagannath 2021.